I'm in love with a man that wasn't the Bachelorette plan.
Welcome back to the Chaos at the Coffee Shop podcast.
Yes.
We were just talking about the idea for this week's episode. And I guess somewhere in the middle of that conversation, we were just like, you know what? We better start recording because this shit is getting lit.
Yes. So the idea this time is we, usually we're known for like making these great jokes and goofs. And
really
gaffes.
high tier comedy, like the
like high tier stuff, like the stuff like you go to the Madison Square Garden and you walk out
and you just bust
on
your
the stage
whole gut.
and you get your gut just busted all up and it gets everywhere
and it's gross.
So like, yeah, so usually we do that, or we'll do something that's like intentionally not funny. We'll like, and that's what makes it so good. It's like we'll go like,
well, that's that Chaos at the Coffee Shop brand of irony that the people crave.
Yeah, like I'll just like go into the mic and be like, and we'll do that, and it's like it's funny because
really
of like
funny.
Yeah, it's like really good,
but it's not funny for the reasons that they think it's funny. It's funny.
No, it's funny because it like makes it's like annoying and like it takes too long,
and it takes a long time.
And it clips the mic,
and it clips the mic, and it makes okay. But this week the idea, I guess, was to not do that.
Yeah, this week we kind of want to go in the middle. And the idea was to sort of alienate the following that we have. Like, I want the people that like what we do to hate this song. And so I want it to, instead of being either not funny or super funny, I want it to be mildly funny.
Yeah, just like the vanilla episode.
Yeah, so like I want this song to like sound like a song. And, maybe it's just kind of a basic 4-chord
we should just like
song.
adopt like the most basic pop structure. And I don't want to get this confused because the first episode we wrote the simplest song that we could think of. This isn't going to be a simple song. It's just going to be a mildly entertaining song.
Yeah, so we'll pick like a concept that has probably been tread on before.
Okay.
Maybe it's like some sort of funny take on romance, or a funny like I went to the bathroom and like a funny thing happened.
Like
I was at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want there to be like joke structure in it. So there's going to be like setups and punchlines. Like if you turn on the late night shows, they do stuff night over night, and it's like, oh, it'll make you chuckle a little.
This song is like written by Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Okay. As produced by Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Or who's the less funny one? Because Jimmy,
I'd say Jimmy Fallon.
Fallon is more.
I think that's the kind of vibe I want to go.
Yeah, that's exactly, just very vanilla, arguably funny.
Yeah, like the joke on his show is like, oh, we get a celebrity on stage and they say the word poop, and it's like, ooh, that's comedy, baby.
Comedy.
And
I'm down for that.
Yeah, so like we're gonna show this to somebody, and I want them to think.
Sort of toe the line between like, are you serious? Or like,
I want them to kind of be waiting on like our usual punchline, or they're like, I want them to feel like they need to laugh, like
an awkward little pity laugh kind of thing.
Yeah, like yeah. I want them to pity us with this song.
Yeah,
that's it. Like, I want them to like feel obliged to like give us something because they know that we think this is like super funny, but they're gonna be like hiding from us like how they don't think it's funny.
Yeah,
but
we want. Yeah, this is a very fine line. Like this is a tightrope. I feel like writing this song, especially when we get a guest on toward the end. And like, will we get the desired effect from them? Do you think?
That's the test. I think
that's the test. This episode is testing our ability to warp human emotion.
Yeah, and like
I like this.
Yeah, maybe we have a couple of special guests. Just like I feel like
get a few on.
Yeah, like I'm excited to like make people uncomfortable with this mildly funny song.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So the direction that we're going, like the artistic direction, is Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
All right. So with that in mind, I mean, what is the? He likes to play acoustic. I mean, like this could almost also be like Adam Sandler acoustic album.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you have just a bunch of bad jokes on lock, or do we have to like look at a joke website? What are you thinking?
So I think we need like a concept for a song. I don't particularly have any bad jokes on me. Like I want it to be like
it's gonna be situational comedy.
Yeah, I want it to be like a coherent song. So like,
okay, so like intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus.
Yeah, yeah, that
structure.
kind of thing. And like it'll be about like when the girl is just like, or it'll be like about like the differences between like you know how men and women are different.
Oh yeah. Dude, yes.
Yeah.
How like sometimes guys will say
like you know, guys will
say,
say,
be like, oh, I'm ready to go, and the girl is like, I'll be 5 minutes, but she's actually gonna be like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's funny.
See, that's good, but I feel like we're if we pursue that train of thought, like it might be too obvious that we're like making bad comedy.
Okay, so it has to be more subtle.
It has to be like, because we're fooling the people that know us best, basically.
Oh, this is the 6 people on Earth that think we're funny.
Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to fool them. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I like this.
Okay.
So, all right. So you're a talk show host, right?
Yeah.
A late night talk show host, and you have to do the monologue at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually like topical to the news.
Okay.
It's just really obvious jokes, like Borat new movie just came out. Very nice.
Oh yeah. And
you know, like as
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like it has to just be. So put yourself in those shoes.
Okay. In like
and
a professional comedy writer's shoes.
Exactly. You're wearing, but it's like you have to appeal to the lowest common denominator.
Right. Okay, I'm just gonna like act it out for a sec. So Hey everybody. Hey. Oh. You guys see the crazy news? Pizza Hut came out with a new pizza, right? And this one, it's got hot dogs in the crust. Now, I don't want to be crass, but I don't want a wiener in my pizza. You might as well call it wiener crust.
That's what I call stuffed crust.
Yeah. So my girl came over the other night. It's Halloween, and Halloween's coming up, but my girl came over on Halloween the other night, and and I was eating some candy, and she said, "That's not candy."
Well, what was it?
So the other day, did you hear in the news about Pizza Hut candy?
No. Tell us about it.
Shit.
Tell us about Pizza Hut candy.
So my
Pizza
girl
Hut
had
candy.
had some Pizza Hut candy, and I said, "I'll stuff your crust." Yeah. So
Yeah, dude.
okay, I don't know if that was.
Still-
I think I'm going back into our sort of usual roots.
Yeah.
And I
was
think that's
trying to think like what is a good fucking
Okay, so
I mean that was all really good.
yeah. Okay, I think we need to make the concept of a song that we would actually make, right?
Okay, wait, what do you mean?
So like before, we've made a song, like a political song about how you should obey the government, right? Because that's kind of funny, and it's like, you know, it's putting a concept like the punk rock thing and spinning
it's
it
like
on its
punk
head.
rock, but
So
yeah,
I think
got
we
it,
need
yeah.
we need to make a concept like that.
Okay, so it's like a Trojan horse kind of.
Yeah,
so it's
and
like,
then but
it's
with,
like, okay, yeah, this is a typical cast of the coffee shop jam,
Right.
but
it's not that the execution just isn't that good.
yeah,
Okay,
it's okay, but
yeah,
it's not good.
It's okay, but like when we're watching you listen to our song, like it feels weird for everyone.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Okay,
Question: do you imagine this being like a story? I know we had talked about the idea of like a grocery store, like Cute Meat, or like something like a situational comedy almost.
mhm.
Is that, do you think, the direction, or is it more like a bunch of one-liners in a shitty song?
I think that's more of the direction. Like, I don't think the one-liners thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's just, it's not mildly funny enough.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go straight back into like acoustic shit too. Do like
yeah.
the Adam Sandler acoustic album kind of.
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah. So we need a concept like decent enough to like do a normal chaos song.
So I mean, typically what we do is we divert expectations.
Right. So we take a concept and we spin it around and do the opposite.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we really play with people's brain holes. So we could do like it's a love song, but it's about an inanimate object.
Yeah, it's a love song about.
It's about your own hands. No, that's just masturbation.
Yeah, it's a love song
That is pretty S tier though.
about like
I feel like a love song's a good start. So it's maybe
yeah. So maybe like a love song from the perspective of someone or something that's funny.
it's a love song from the perspective of one of the losers on The Bachelor.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. It's a love song between two of the contestants on The Bachelor on The Bachelorette.
Oh, what if it's a love song? Both of us are singing it, like doing a duet,
Okay.
and it's about like the same girl. So it's
But dude, Flight of the Conchords already did that.
really?
Yeah, they already did that.
What song?
It's like the we're both in love with a sexy lady with an eye that's lazy. Girl that's fly with a lazy eye.
Dang it. No, I don't.
Fuck, yeah, they already did
I
it.
feel like I'm fairly versed with their library,
Oh,
but
sorry, bro.
darn.
Yeah, man,
Um,
bummer. Big time bummer on that one.
Okay.
But here,
what were you saying before?
I was talking about The Bachelorette.
Okay, the Bachelor.
So you got here's the story. You got two boys.
Mm-hmm.
They both get put on The Bachelorette. They're both competing for the love and affection of one woman. But twist, they fall in love with each other.
Okay.
And then the goal is to stay on the show as long as they can so that they can keep seeing each other. Because if one of them gets kicked off, then they don't see each other anymore. So they have to keep flirting with the Bachelorette and trying to win, but it's so that they can stay near each other, not so that they can get with the Bachelorette.
Okay.
I just wrote that. That was off the fucking
I like that a lot.
damn. Sometimes I impress myself.
Yeah, I don't even know like how well that fits in with the concept of our song, but I like it a lot, and I think that's it.
Okay, well,
I think we need to hold on to that idea.
Okay, all right, let's do that.
Okay,
Neat.
so I think we need to. I think the
let's
lyrics
just start
are the
writing
most
this. I mean, yeah, we could just start by just writing this story, man, and then the
I
song
think-
writes itself. You know.
Yeah, the lyrics are going to be the most important part.
Okay, so one of their names is Trent.
Okay,
It would have to be
and
Trent and Brent. One of them's from fucking Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The other one, this is gonna be. It's got to be like a East Coast West Coast kind of deal. So Trent.
oh,
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. So
Trent.
Brent is from Philadelphia.
okay.
Trent.
Trent is from
Fucking
San Diego.
San Diego. I was gonna say San Diego.
Oh, well.
Always on the same page, dude. They both get. And what's the girl's name? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
She's girl one.
Okay. Girl one. Nice. You know what? Actually, I feel like East Coast, West Coast is a little bit basic. What if we did
North
South
Coast, South Coast?
South Coast and Midwest, North Midwest, Northwest, North Midwest? What is that area of the U.S. that's like Montana and Utah and like the Dakotas? Canada?
That's South. Yeah, South Canada.
It's North Midwest, right? Or do we just call it the Midwest though? But what do you call that?
I guess I don't know. Nobody cares enough.
Nobody cares.
So Trent's from Louisiana. Brent's from North Dakota.
Is that how we want to do it? Does Trent kind of feels like a Louisiana name? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, good. Damn.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
God.
you think I'd say Brent was
Dude,
from
for real.
Louisiana?
It's like you gotta be fucking kidding me, right,
Yeah,
dude? I was about to
not
walk
me.
out. No shot.
Okay.
So, but then the
And-
comedy just ensues. You know, we gotta.
Oh,
It
yeah.
writes itself, like I was saying. So, so what is this situation? They get picked up to be on The Bachelorette. The chick is. What if the chick is super into both of them?
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it's sort of like Ninja Sex Party, like
Yeah.
their kind of shtick. What if it's kind of like that, where it's like, it's like, oh, this super hot girl is into both these guys, but they're gay. Like that's comedy, baby.
That's comedy, dude. That's hilarious.
It might be too bad. I mean,
Maybe. I mean,
that's
but
like,
I think that's like the line. That's a good spot.
yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to say. It's like 2001.
That's what I'm saying. That's
standards of like comedy, you know?
For real. That's like I bet that Rob Schneider's in that movie.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's a good baseline. So we've got Trent and Brent. They're on The Bachelorette or some adjacent TV show. They
Yeah.
both love each other. It was love at first sight as soon as they got onto the show. But then
Girl number one.
girl number one, she loves them both. They love each other. I think but where the real comedy comes in is that they have to keep pretending that they love
Okay.
girl number one so that they can stay on the show.
Oh, so in the song they'll be yeah.
They're like flirting
pretending
with
they're-
girl one, and it's really just
but in a way, maybe there's like puns and stuff. So like they're saying
Yeah.
things that are like in code to each other, but Melissa
Yeah.
thinks that they're about her.
What if there's like a thing where like Melissa and Brent are like finally getting some alone time, and like Melissa leans in for the kiss, and Brent accidentally is like, "Oh, Trent," and then it's like, "What?"
Yeah,
you know.
But is this a sitcom or
It's
is it a
sitcom.
song?
We are writing.
How do we songify this situation? Because
Maybe it's we just wrote a theme song last week, so we can't really. Fuck.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look.
Okay. Well, I think it needs to. It needs to like be all encapsulating in this song. Like, I want us to, from nothing, I want us to like build up this whole situation and then come in with the big punchlines.
And what is the big punchline? I mean, I know like the concept of the big punchline. It's Brent and Trent are gay.
Okay, yeah. So it's okay, how do we set this up? I think we need to like get into actual lyrics because like
just start going. I was kind of feeling like for music wise, just like acoustic guitar is probably good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just get any 4 chords and
just fucking start playing.
Yeah. So we got that down. It's fine.
I don't know, dude. It's like acoustic guitar.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm hearing.
I mean, this is what I feel for just like the main verse kind of deal. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get the idea.
Yeah, and that kind of works with like a setup punchline.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah, hell yeah, dude, we're doing it.
Yep.
Really pumped there for a second.
Yeah. It's coming together.
Mm-hmm.
So
something about acoustic guitar just gets me fucking rock hard. Dude.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So
I mean, what are you thinking? Like, does it start with dialogue? Maybe it starts with like the first day of production, and it's from the perspective of Trent.
Like, maybe it's like, or maybe it's like after their first date, and it's like, hey, I had a really nice time with you. You know, like that kind of thing. And then like the song kicks in, and it's like,
oh, it starts with a skit.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like it's kind of like a music video would start. Nice. Maybe so
it's just like, you know, what I'm saying? Lines. It's like, yeah, I had a really good time on our date tonight.
It's like, hey, Melissa, I had a really great time on our date tonight. And she's like,
I had a great time too.
Yeah.
I hope I see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Trent is like, yeah, I hope I see you again too. And then he like walks off, and then it starts from the perspective of Trent. And he's like, first date went great, but I'm feeling a certain way. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. I don't know exactly what you said, but first date went great, I think is a great first line.
Fucking yeah.
First date went great.
First date went great. But the idea is that he's discovering in himself that he's not that into Melissa or chicks.
Right. And I think so, like this, like one of us will be Trent and one of us will be Brent.
Okay,
I think that's
cool.
how it has to go. So like
we're starting, we're shipping ourselves before anyone has the opportunity to do it. Perfect.
So yeah. One of us will be singing this first part, and you kind of won't know where it's going, and then maybe there's another, like after Trent stops singing, maybe there's like another mini like skit where it's like the guitar's still going, and then Brent is like, hey, I had a really great time with you, Bethany, or maybe he's dating Melissa too. I guess he's dating Melissa too.
the Bachelorette is there's just one chick.
Yeah, I guess that's fun.
I mean, is this actually
Fine.
is this actually on the Bachelorette, or is it like is it just sit like outside of that?
I just like how do you unless
how do you
like
make
in the
that
skit
clear?
unless like in the skit they say, hey, I know this is The Bachelor, but I had a really great time. Like, I know this is the TV show The Bachelor.
Maybe it's like he wishes it was The Bachelor, but it's The Bachelorette because he's gay.
Okay, that could be like a good like
Could be-
one-liner
yeah, that's
kind of
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
song.
That's a really funny
like
Adam Sandler joke.
like it'll be like
It's like it's The Bachelorette, but I.
well, no, see, I was
You know what I'm
thinking it'd be
saying?
like I didn't know what was in store. I got on The Bachelorette when I should have got on The Bachelor. You know, like that.
Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
Yeah, dude.
That kind of thing where it
That's
like
funny
ends
as
with
shit.
that revelation.
Yeah.
That's that's the big punchline I crave.
That's that big joke.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So
Okay.
you wrote that down, right?
Yeah, hold on, I'm writing it down. I wish I knew.
Well, so what we usually do is we just sort of break. I'll throw in a little bit of stupid music.
Okay, yeah, I
And
think
then-
we definitely need to break because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I can't put on this
The
show.
pressure is
And,
so
yeah.
I get it. So let's break. We'll come back. It'll feel for the audience. It'll be seconds. For us, could be any amount of time.
Lifetimes.
Could be a lifetime. But we'll talk to you guys in 10, 9. Count with me.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
4,
3, 2, 1. Okay. So okay, let's set the scene. I'm picturing like I was saying before, like a sort of SNL skit.
Yeah.
Where-
so now it's an SNL skit about the Bachelorette.
Okay, so
Sort of. That's like the vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the kind of vibe we're going for. So Trent he says goodbye to Melissa. Maybe he gives her a little peck on the cheek, and and then he grabs his guitar and he faces the audience and he starts singing. He's like, "First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate. When I'm with you, something I'm feeling. It feels so true. And when I'm with you,
Feel so moody."
but he's talking about he's
Yeah.
talking about Brent, and he's like,
talking
when I'm
about
with
Brent.
you,
But the joke
I'm-
is that you think he's talking about Melissa, but then you've got to have that big switcheroo, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's actually talking about a boy.
boy, isn't that
And
funny?
it's fucking hilarious. They're
That's
like, oh my god,
funny.
gays are funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, so this is gonna be a good song.
Maybe what if they were plotting to kill Melissa?
So we weave the tale. The web
'Cause
is
that's
getting thicker.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that it builds to that, and
So,
I feel like
all
that
right.
that's kind of like, because like the joke of it just being like, oh, it's a boy now that another boy likes a boy. It's like that's not mildly funny enough for this song. But I think
That's not even
I
really that
feel-
funny at all.
No, it's not
Yeah.
funny at all. And that's sort of where our problem lies, is that our concept is
Is bad.
kind of bad. But
Yeah.
if we make it so it escalates into murder,
Then it's funny.
it's like
Because
it's,
murder is
like
funny.
it starts to get a little bit more funny, because it's like, oh, look at how crazy it is. Like these boys are gonna murder Melissa
on The Bachelorette.
on The Bachelorette.
That is funny. That's good quality comedy. So
yeah.
Okay, what if we lay it out like AP language? We're writing an essay. Here's the outline.
Okay.
So verse 1 is like
is Trent's
Trent's awakening.
Okay, so verse okay, so Trent's
That's the name of the episode. Trent's awakening.
Trent's awakening. That's one of my favorite video games.
Yeah, mine
in
too.
the Legend of Trent series.
All right. Trent's awakening. So outline verse 1, Trent's awakening.
Okay, so
maybe does Trent have to convince Brent that he's also gay, or is Brent solidly homosexual?
I think they're both like
they're both closeted.
I think they both know that. Yeah, I guess they both.
Well, then why would they even be on The Bachelorette?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess they're both. They're both pretending to be into.
Maybe they're
Melissa.
on The Bachelorette so that everyone will stop. So that they'll convince everyone that they're not gay.
Yeah, but
because of societal pressures.
Okay, maybe they like had a relationship before The Bachelorette, but they were like, look, like our parents don't approve, and like society doesn't approve because this is 2001, and they're just like. Like we have to get away, and then so both of them independently join the Bachelorette.
What is the straightest thing I can do? Join The Bachelorette.
And then they realize they have to compete against each other, and like the first day of like shooting, they see each other, and then all these feelings come up, and they're like, well, like I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
like wow, this is all a lie.
I'm still fully homosexual.
Yeah,
and that's
like
No, okay. So then, but I think we do this a lot where we have these very grandiose ideas for a song, and there is no plausible way to convey them in the song itself, and then the song just turns into a lot of really confused ideas.
Yeah. Well, now I'm thinking about like their whole backstories, and it's
for real. I mean, this would almost have to
sad.
be like a whole concept album.
Yeah, I'm starting to like care about these characters.
You know what, dude? Like, what if we kind of, and I mean, you're welcome to say no, but what if we make the Trent series and we write the Trent album? So right now, this song is Trent's Awakening. Okay. Right, and Trent's Awakening is about. I mean, maybe it's about like Trent and Brent's, or we could write it like Star Wars mode kind of. So like we'll write the prequel later. So like Trent's Awakening is their first day on The Bachelor, and then we write like The Bachelor, and then we write the prequels. So we write like 3 songs about Trent and Brent on The Bachelorette. And then we go back and we write 3 more songs as the prequels. Okay. You know?
Okay, and maybe Jar Jar each one of them. Okay, and each one of them is mildly funny, like in a different way. So like maybe the first joke is like Trent is gay on The Bachelor. Okay. And that's like that's it.
That's the punch. So the only problem I have with that is that we're talking about making 6 episodes of our comedy podcast that are intentionally not very funny.
But that's art, isn't it?
That's art, isn't it? Okay, all right. Yeah, no, I'm sold now, I guess.
Yeah. Man, like,
and God knows we're never going to come back to this concept.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, as soon as we stop recording for the night, like, we're gonna forget about.
We always do. I'm gonna come back to edit this in like 2 days and just fucking absolutely not remember what we were talking about. Yeah, I'll have to remind you that the Trent series is a thing.
Yeah.
All right. No, but that's fine. So if we can
let's
sort
just
of
focus.
that's what I'm saying.
Let's
We can
focus on
kind of like
Trent's
focus
Awakening.
in on one concept instead of like letting our big brains just wander about. And we can write one song called Trent's Awakening, and it's about a gay guy on The Bachelorette, and it's really, really mildly funny.
Yeah, it's really mildly funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I am all for this.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the beginning. First date went great.
Yeah. And we're back to fucking square one. It didn't get any easier.
Okay. When I'm
First date went great. I'm singing a Blink-182 song.
before now, I didn't believe
In true
fate.
love.
When I'm with you, I wish I knew what was in store. How'd I get on the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor?
So now it's pop punk?
No, we can't stray from the ballad because then it gets too normal chaos, like goofiness.
Fuck.
We don't want to get goofy. We want to get mild.
And the crowd goes mild.
Yes, and that's the most difficult.
God,
part.
it really is.
I think it's far more. I think it's like far easier to be funny than it is to be mild.
Well, you're like using crutches intent like with.
I know.
Oh God.
Okay.
So
and the bad part is like, I feel like the normal masses are probably like much better at being mild because that's just like what they do.
But you and I are
not saying we're like
just
geniuses.
so goddamn funny. Like naturally, my father won't accept me.
Okay. First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate.
My dad hates me because I am gay.
See, that's too that's too bad for this. We need it to not be. See, that's the other easy thing. It's like, we could just
writing a bad song.
We could just write a homophobic song, and like call it a day, and that would be just as easy as writing a funny song.
Yeah.
But we need to find the middle ground.
Yeah.
And that's
maybe his dad is actually super accepting.
Okay.
But then we risk writing a funny song.
Yeah. I think funny might be stretching it, but
well, no, because then you're dealing with some breeds of irony,
Yeah.
and that might risk actually being clever and funny.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know how we're gonna get all these concepts into like. I think we need to limit the number of characters in the song.
Okay, yeah. So maybe Trent's dad is right out.
Yeah. I think later on in the Trent saga, his dad really shines.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I want to hide. Something hide. So I can't hide. First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate. I can't hide these feelings. I can't hide these feelings.
I can't hide these feelings when my heart's what you're stealing.
Or my heart's like a banana that you're peeling.
My heart's a banana.
But I've slipped on the peel.
That's also funny.
That actually makes me kind of giggle.
As long as it's not like laughter.
And now I just want to talk about the banana, and I don't know if that's the right way to go. First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate. I can't hide these feelings. My heart's a banana that you're peeling. I've slipped on the peel. First base.
Oh.
I'm gonna steal.
Nice. So now we're
okay, and like first base, it's like
it's yeah.
I slip on the peel. First base
was a steal. Yeah, dude. So he just finished his first date on The Bachelorette, and it was a fucking steal.
Okay, first date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate. I can't hide these feelings. My heart's a banana that you're peeling. I slipped on the peel. First base was a steal.
Fucking good
Okay.
jokes.
Okay. I feel like we need to ease away from the metaphor now.
Yeah, so we gotta sort of lean toward what is actually happening and not just confusing metaphors.
The banana.
So what is actually happening is he just finished this first date on The Bachelorette.
Right.
It went great. I don't even know what's happening. What's happening?
Okay, he finished the first date. So before this happens, he says goodbye to Melissa, gives her a peck on the cheek.
First base.
Says, okay, yes. First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate. I can't hide these feelings. My heart's a banana that you're peeling.
Yeah.
Now, okay, wait. So the banana that you're peeling is that Melissa? Is Melissa doing the peeling?
No, because
is the peeling a bad thing?
He's talking about Brent.
Yeah, he's talking about Brent. Brent's peeling the heart, and that's a good thing.
What if we just have, so he leaves the first date and like in the skit at the beginning of the song, right?
Right.
And then you hear his phone vibrate, and then the song starts. So you think that he's singing about Melissa, but he's actually singing because Brent just texted him.
Okay.
It's subtle.
Right. That's good.
Is it good?
I can't. It's great. I really dig it.
All right, cool. Okay, thank you.
I'm just like trying to think about. Okay, I slipped on the peel. Okay, my heart's a banana that you're peeling. Brent is peeling the banana. And Trent is slipping on the peel.
Okay.
And because he's confused. He's faced with a dilemma, and that's to hit up his boy Brent
or go home. The date's over.
Well, first base was a steal.
That's true. It's all you gotta remember that. Fuck,
yeah,
this
you
is
can't.
hard.
You can't. Oh God, maybe the banana thing.
No, we need the banana
thing,
dude.
Okay, we need. Okay,
it's it's essential.
Okay. First base was a steal. Okay, next line.
Second.
Okay.
Base. Here's the deal.
Okay, wait. I slipped on the peel. First base was a steal. Second base. I think we need a new rhyming convention.
You can't just be eel.
Second base.
Far from grace. Fall from grace.
Second base. Fall from grace.
I can't
escape this terrible place.
Oh, fuck.
I can't escape.
And a place just mean like a place, not a physical place, but like a head space.
I can't escape this head space. I can't
escape
this
head
adjective. This head space. I think we need an adjective then place. I can't escape this. What?
Stinky.
I can't escape this stinky place. I can't escape this
horrid.
This horrid seems a little harsh. I don't think he hates Melissa.
Confusing.
Hoggy. I can't escape this. I think it needs to be like confining, like kind of claustrophobic feeling. This trapping, this caged, this prison.
It doesn't even rhyme. Just prison. Yeah, and then it goes in. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, so then that's the first verse.
Prison? Are we going with prison?
I can't escape this prison. But it's all very positive until he's just like, I can't escape this prison.
Okay, let me read the whole thing.
All right, we'll see how it flows.
First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fate. I can't hide these feelings. My heart's a banana that you're peeling. I stepped on the peel. First base was a steal. Second base, fall from grace. I can't escape this prison.
Holy shit. So what if the metaphor here is that he can't get to second base because he's gay. And it's actually still about Melissa. He's like, cool, yeah, first base, tight. But then like even thinking about second base makes him feel like he's in prison because he's not into women.
Okay.
Look, man, I'm trying over here, bro.
I'm trying. I know. I'm trying too.
Oh God.
I don't know what these metaphors mean.
It does it not feel like a little bit fucked up that we have like two straight men writing about the struggles of being
so
gay?
Fucked up. I know. It's like the whole. It's like this would be fine if we were intentionally trying to make the worst song ever.
Yeah.
But we're not trying to make the worst song. We're trying to make a mildly
it's bad. It's just like
song.
Ignorant. And bad.
I know. It's so bad.
Oh God damn.
To a point where I don't even know if I want to do it for the art.
Look, well, to be real with you, man, we're over an hour in. This is what we're doing. We are finishing. This. Either that or we write a shitty song in 15 minutes, and that's the podcast.
Okay, we can do this.
All right.
I don't know how we keep it mildly.
That's
funny.
really what's killing it. That's like that's the hard part.
Because it would be so easy to just like go off the rails and like be absurd and in a funny way. And it would also be so easy to make it terrible and like the worst thing ever. But anyway, second base, fall from grace. I can't escape this prison.
I mean, that's that's the first verse, right? Like that's
the verse. Okay, it's the chorus.
Okay,
now.
so here's what I think as far as like pop structure goes and storytelling, like so we have skit, intro, then first verse starts. That's the first verse, and then I think the chorus is probably like instrumental or like woes because we don't have the idea for the chorus yet, and because the chorus has to be like the culminating moment, right? Where you're like, oh, it's like it's because he's gay.
Yeah, Yeah, it needs to be the reveal.
Yeah, so maybe the first chorus is like the chords of the chorus, but it's not.
Okay,
the lyrics aren't there yet. So
I know what you're saying.
So let's do chorus, and it's just like woes or something, and then verse 2. What is this? So now back to the storytelling aspect. Verse 2 is got to be about like him being in love with. But less subtle.
Okay, first line. I'm in love with Brent.
Oh God. I want that line to be to no music. I want the chorus to start. The chorus ends, and then it's silence, and then he says I'm in love with Brent, and it's silent, and it's not done in a funny way. It's done in like a very serious and like intense,
sad way.
Yeah.
Because I think.
But take yourselves out of D-Hay's shoes real quick. And put yourself in the shoes of someone who's hearing this song for the first time. You have so many questions.
Yeah.
Like, who is Brent? And who was he on a date with in the first verse? Was it Brent?
Okay.
You'll probably just assume the song's been about Brent the whole time. But then Melissa or Girl One or whatever doesn't even exist.
Right. They don't even know who Trent is.
Yeah, you don't even know that you're Trent. Oh no, you do know that you're Trent because in the skit, it's like, I had such a good time, Trent.
Yeah.
And then Melissa is like, oh, and then Trent is like, me too.
But
Melissa.
also the new listener probably hears Brent and is like, is that the same guy from earlier? They sound
So he's in
similar.
love with himself. Okay.
Because they don't remember that I said Trent and now it's Brent.
No, probably
Okay.
not. There's a big issue with the names, probably, but we can just ignore that.
Okay. Shit. So Trent doesn't say I'm in love with Brent.
I mean, he
Is where
could.
you're getting at. I'm in love with a man.
Okay.
With a man. That wasn't the Bachelorette plan.
Yeah, now we know that.
Okay, and now we're cooking.
I'm in love
That
with a
wasn't-
man. That wasn't the Bachelorette plan.
Plan.
How much money do you win on the Bachelorette? Do you win money or do you just get to hang out with the chick? Because you could rhyme grand. Like, if
Well,
it's-
isn't the chick or the guy in the Bachelor, aren't they supposed to be super rich?
I don't.
And so
fucking
that
know.
is the money that you're winning.
That's another problem.
Isn't that
Is
the
I've
whole-
never watched a single episode of the show.
Me neither. Yeah.
I know the premise though. But like, so
Yeah.
I mean, but is there a cash prize? Because grand rhymes with man, sort of. It's a slant rhyme, but it totally sort of rhymes. So you could be like, I don't even care about the 100 grand.
The prize that is grand.
the prize that is grand. Let me Google it.
I feel like that would be weird because then people would just be doing it for the money.
I mean, maybe they like pay for your wedding. Has anyone on The Bachelorette ever got married to like the contestant?
Yeah, I think they isn't that what they do?
I don't think they always do. Okay,
Well,
the Bachelor and Bachelorette stars are typically paid $100,000.
Holy shit.
Well, no, the contestants make no money.
Oh.
The real money happens after
Okay.
the show when they make appearances. They can also make money from social media, brand endorsements, whatever. I don't fucking care. No one cares.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Trent, like, I think once Trent's story gets out, he's going to have all those social media, like,
The brand endorsements
you know,
and all that stuff.
endorsements and stuff. Like, he's going to be a hit because, like, everybody's going to feel for his story. And I think that is part of the reason that later down the line, our society becomes more accepting in general.
Yeah, because this song is based in 2001.
So we're kind of rewriting history a bit, but
that's fine. That's
fine.
it's fine to do that.
Yeah. So I was in love with a man. That wasn't the Bachelorette plan. I wish I knew what was in store.
Why is it all past tense now?
Well, I just wrote that earlier. I wish I knew what was in store. How did I get on the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor?
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, that makes sense to be past tense, but the first line should definitely be present tense.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I already, like, the jig was kind of up when I was like, I'm in love with a man.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's needed to be like, how'd I get on the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor? But maybe that would be part of it being mildly funny, is kind of like redoing the same joke.
That's what yeah, I think that you kind of
Okay.
need to rehash that.
Okay, because they're both kind of good lines.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm in love with the man. That wasn't the Bachelorette plan. I wish I knew what was I wish from the start I'd known what was in store. How'd I get on the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor?
I wanted the Bachelor. So then
knew
wait,
what
is this
was
the
in
chorus
store.
now or is this still verse 2?
That could be the chorus though.
Yeah, because it does fucking okay.
Because it's like, that's like the big
That is
comedy
that's the
point
big
of the
reveal.
song.
So maybe
Yeah.
there is no verse 2. Or we have to write
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I think we need to write.
Because we have verse
One.
1, which is Trent's Awakening.
Okay. Yeah. So the verse 2 is like, now you know the joke, and we're gonna add to it, and then we're gonna go back to the chorus.
Yeah. Well,
and it's
the
gonna be
chorus,
the
the
same.
first chorus is just woes, though, right?
Well, I was thinking the first chorus would be the "I'm in love with a man." That wasn't the Bachelorette plan. I wish I knew. What
but then
was in
we're
store. How'd I
breaking
get on the
we're breaking the news really quick.
ba-
It's whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I really don't care anymore.
Okay. Okay. So verse 2. Now you know that that Trent is in love with a man. What are we doing with this information?
So verse 2. Now you're fully aware. So now it's just about now. Maybe he's just reminiscing about Brent.
Right.
He's like, we met. So Trent is from Louisiana, right?
Okay. Are we gonna bring that up?
No, that's gonna be in the prequels.
Okay.
But where did they meet? We probably do need that. Or at least the situation that they met in, not necessarily.
Okay. So I think they met. The situation's going to be kind of funny because like he was on a date with, or he was like on a date with Melissa, and then but that's when he met the love of his life, Brent.
Wait, did they meet on The Bachelorette or beforehand? I thought that they were dating.
Yeah.
And then they both went on to The Bachelorette to prove to their families and friends that they're straight.
Yeah. Is it too, could we introduce time travel?
We always do.
Well, like it doesn't have to be in the song. Like a lot of the stuff people won't know until we get to it in the prequel. So maybe,
maybe the prequel is actually in the far future.
Well, it gets a little complicated when we introduce
time travel tends to do that. So maybe this time we don't introduce time travel.
Okay.
Maybe we just skip to the fucking script, DA. Maybe they dated before they were on The Bachelorette. They both know they're gay. What?
So you mean like there's just a narrator that says that?
Yeah. Maybe verse 2 is just a narration. Verse 2 is just exposition.
Okay. Okay. That's really good.
That is really good. That's one thing that modern music doesn't have enough of is exposition.
It's maybe too good, but I think we have to do it. I don't think we have a choice.
What if we what is he explaining? So the narrator has to be like, Trent and Brent had dated prior to their
in 1999. Trent and Brent met at a local bar or something. They hit it off, and they started dating shortly after. Or
they hit it off immediately.
Brent, a local.
So so Brent is a local something. You already said it, so it has to be true. Which means that Trent from Louisiana was traveling up north for work. So Trent is a traveling salesman. Brent is a local farmer.
I was thinking farmer too.
Oh, he's a local farmer. Was ridiculed by his conservative Christian family.
Okay, and an affront to Christ himself. He fled the country. Well, okay. Where do we want the story to go?
Well, so they have to break up because of this, and then they have to go to the.
Well, I was thinking. Well, so Trent is a traveling salesman. I think he's got to leave the small town where Brent is farming.
Yeah, yeah.
Does Brent go with him, or is that when?
Maybe that's when they break up. So then, So Brent, a local farmer, was ridiculed by his conservative Christian family. Trent, a traveling salesman. This is really bad.
Trent, a traveling salesman,
returned home to the dismay of Brent.
Okay. So then Brent basically had nowhere to go. He couldn't go back to his family.
Then the last 3 sentences are going to be Brent, a local farmer, Trent, traveling salesman, Brent with nowhere to go. We're good at telling stories.
It's okay, Brent with nowhere to go.
Nowhere to turn. Cast away his
well, maybe Brent cast away from his farm faith and lover, his, because I think he's cast away from his farm and his faith.
Cast away Brent with nowhere to turn. cast away from his farm, his faith, and his lover.
Two positives. Okay.
Yep.
He turned to a life of crime. No.
Well, he goes to the Bachelorette.
Okay. That's where he turned
to the popular ABC television show.
And wait. Okay, so he knows he's gay.
Yeah.
So why would he do such a thing?
So to prove to his Christian family that he's straight. To try to earn the respect of his friends and family in the North and Midwest.
So he basically, it's basically like Trent abandoned him, and he had to choose between either going back to like following Trent or trying to get back with his family.
Yeah, but his family wouldn't accept him, and he figured that the only way that they would accept him is if he was straight enough to be on ABC's The Bachelorette.
Yes.
Okay. So now we have Brent's story, but how did Trent end up on The Bachelorette?
Okay. So Trent,
even the exposition is not explaining this very well.
Okay. So where did we leave Trent last?
Trent just went back to Louisiana.
Okay, so he was returning from his sales job. Maybe he joined the Bachelorette because he saw that Brent was on it.
But the show would have already been on.
Okay.
How do you join late?
What if he impersonated a different contestant and he took their spot?
So is he bisexual?
No.
What?
No, I was thinking that so Trent sees, I don't know, a Facebook post where Brent's like, I got on the Bachelorette. Okay. I'm going to be on next season. And Trent is like, I got to get on that too because I want to meet back up with Brent. So then he takes another person's spot.
But Trent was totally uninterested.
So
maybe Trent, this is a super toxic relationship, and Trent has like real bad possessive issues. So when he sees that Brent is going to go on The Bachelorette, he's like, not on my watch.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's one way to go. I was thinking Trent is somewhat redeemable, but
that's fine. I mean, Trent is our protagonist.
Yeah. So I was just thinking that he realized like he shouldn't have chosen his job over his love. Okay. And so maybe he quits his job.
Whoa.
And that's like what makes him sort of redeemable, because first he chose his job over Brent, but then he decides to quit his job to be with Brent, and he takes Kent's position, who was one of the bachelors, Kent, and then that's how he gets on.
Yeah. Cool. So, how do we write this into the exposition?
Did you write that? Okay, you didn't write it down as I was talking.
Well, so Trent, so he sees the Facebook post. He realizes his wrongdoings. He chooses to get on The Bachelorette in place of Kent, a third character that we don't need to talk about too much.
Yeah, but Kent does have a very interesting story.
Okay, maybe Kent can be in the prequel.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so how do we put this? How do we put this in the verse 2 effectively?
Okay. So, what do we have so far?
Okay, I'll just read it. In 1999, Trent and Brent met at a small town bar. They hit it off immediately and started dating shortly after. Brent, a local farmer, was ridiculed by his conservative Christian family. Trent, a traveling salesman, returned home to the dismay of Brent. Brent, with nowhere to turn, cast away from his farm, his faith, and his lover, turned to the popular ABC television show, The Bachelorette.
Then we explain like why he thought that if he could prove to his family that he was straight, I guess, then they would once again accept him. So that'll be like the next sentence.
Yeah, that he was straight. Okay, we have to figure out how to get Trent in here though.
Okay, so then Okay, so now that covers Brent's motivations and why he's on The Bachelor.
Yep, he's
Bachelorette.
done.
So then we cut back to Trent. So on a Facebook post, Trent sees the list of upcoming contestants in The Bachelorette and notices his
summer fling.
Brent. Yeah, I guess. And so then
how about just
Brent
notices Brent's name?
Okay, yeah.
Stricken by guilt.
Stricken by guilt from choosing his job over his love, Trent quits his job and becomes a contestant on The Bachelor by stealing the spot of a man named Kent.
Is Kent also gay?
Are
all the contestants on The Bachelorette actually gay?
That's interesting. I don't know necessarily. I think in our story, I would like to sort of have this utopian world where everybody is gay.
Yeah.
In our fiction.
Yeah.
Because I think it's nice to have representation.
Okay.
In media, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna read our final exposition.
Okay.
And the reading that I do right now, I'm probably also just gonna use for verse 2 of the song.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
In 1999, Trent and Brent met at a small town bar. They hit it off immediately and started dating shortly after. Brent, a local farmer, was ridiculed by his conservative Christian family. Trent, a traveling salesman, returned home to the dismay of Brent. Brent, with nowhere to turn, cast away from his farm, his faith, and his lover, turned to the popular ABC television show, The Bachelorette. If he could prove to his family that he was straight, then they would once again accept him. From a Facebook post, Trent sees a list of upcoming contestants for ABC's The Bachelorette and notices Brent's name. Stricken by his guilt from choosing his career over his love, Trent quits his job and becomes a contestant on ABC's The Bachelorette by stealing the spot of a man named Kent. Cool? Does that work for you?
Yeah, that works for me.
So I think maybe fucking that's the song, right?
Yeah, then it just jumps back into the chorus.
Yeah. So I think maybe now we can just write we can just do the song and then jump back in when we are playing it for one of our unsuspecting fans.
Yeah, I think so.
That work for you? All right.
That works.
Do you want to, I guess let's just count down again to when the song, all right, here's the song. You want to say, here's the song?
And I'm here too.
You got to say, and here's the song.
And here's the song.
All right.
Wait, can I do that? Let me do
Just
another
do it
take.
again. Do you want to do it at the same time?
Okay.
1, 2. And here's the song. Yeah.
Great.
First date went great. Before now, I didn't believe in fates. I can't hide these feelings. My heart's a banana that you're peeling. I slipped on the peel. First base was a steal. Second base, fall from grace. I can't escape this prison. I'm in love with a man that wasn't the Bachelorette plan. I wish when I started I knew what was in store. How'd I get the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor?
In 1999, Trent and Brent met at a small town bar. They hit it off immediately and started dating shortly after. Brent, a local farmer, was ridiculed by his conservative Christian family. Trent, a traveling salesman, returned home to the dismay of Brent. Brent, with nowhere to turn, cast away from his farm, his faith, and his lover, turned to the popular ABC television show, The Bachelorette. If he could prove to his family that he was straight, then they would once again accept him. From a Facebook post, Trent sees a list of upcoming contestants for ABC's The Bachelorette and notices Brent's name. Stricken by his guilt from choosing his career over his love, Trent quits his job and becomes a contestant on ABC's The Bachelorette by stealing the spot of a man named Kent.
I'm in love with a man that wasn't the Bachelorette plan. I wish when I started I knew what was in store. How'd I get the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor? How'd I get the Bachelorette when I wanted the Bachelor?
Okay, so we're joined by Tom from Flash Gets. Welcome to the podcast.
Dude, why did you waste my time with that?
Just, hey, okay, so a little hostile right from the bat.
Yeah. So we all just listened to the song, of course, and we want to get your first impressions.
It's 11:30 at night. It's my bedtime, my bedtime. I really don't have any more impressions than that.
You weren't, you didn't feel anything. There was no.
Well, first off, there was some questionable, perhaps plagiarism of our hit cartoon. I can't even remember the title of it, but it's an Among Us cartoon. And we had Trent and Kent, and now you're making a song with Trent and Brent. And honestly, it set off some alarm bells.
Hold up. I legitimately did not even fucking think about that.
That's funny, because you sounded the cartoon.
Yeah, I did, but I really, I could tell you where I got the name, Trent.
Well, it's funny too, because that cartoon, some would call homoerotic to a high degree.
This is
there's similar names and themes.
This is, okay, the podcast is over. Thanks for being here, Tom.
This guy how you thought it would go. It's just the reaction you wanted.
We appreciate you being on the podcast.
Okay, yes, it's been fun. I'm going to go Betty Buys. Thanks for the plagiarism. You'll be hearing from our attorney.
One more question. Wait, I just want to know how funny did you think this song was?
I would give it a solid 5 out of 10.
Okay. All right. That's actually the best thing you could have possibly said. So
it's perfectly really average.
Flattering.
You'll hear, maybe you'll hear this podcast. I don't know. You probably don't listen to these, but
how dare you?
The goal of this episode was to create a song that is not funny, but also not good but not bad. We wanted to just make the perfect middle ground of a song.
Yeah, did you actually? Mildly.
Was that actually the plan? Because you succeeded with flying colors.
Yeah. So our goal was to make a mildly funny song, like not something that's funny and not something that's not funny.
Yeah. Perfect. You nailed it. You guys, you found the perfect middle ground. You're literally retarded enough to make something just mildly funny on purpose.
All right. Well, you know what? This has actually probably been the most successful song that we've ever. Hey, we might be able to just end the podcast now.
I've heard your back catalogue. I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, as far as setting out with a goal and achieving said goal.
Achieving the goal. Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me, gents. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you'll have me back on. I guess I'm supposed to promote something now that I'm here. Please listen to the Cream Crew podcast. It's much better than this. And not just mildly funny, but uproariously funny, some would say. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, fuck you then, dude. Have a good night.
I'm in love with a man that wasn't the Bachelor.